So I grew up right here in Austin, and I have always been a Longhorn fan. My mom went to UT. We would go to men's basketball games, women's basketball games. My dad and I would go to a lot of women's basketball, a couple football with friends. I had the hope of playing for Texas, maybe when I was 6 or 7, and after that I'm pretty realistic. And I was like, I'll probably be a little lower tiered Division I.
Sophie Taylor graduated from Westwood High School with 2 D1 scholarship offers. Texas was not one of the offers. She played for Houston Baptist from 2016 to 2019 and graduated with a business degree. Wanting to continue her education, Sophie looked into a variety of graduate schools.
I came from HBU. I wanted to go to a really good business school, and Macombs is one of the best, so I'm going to be getting a master's in professional accounting.
Sophie returned to her hometown and enrolled at the University of Texas in the fall of 2019. While pursuing her master's, Sophie wanted to continue pursuing her love for the game of basketball. She would get the chance as a fortuitous email from the team's basketball analyst coordinator, Kelby Jones, came 2 weeks after the women's basketball team already started training for the upcoming season.
I was about to play intramural basketball. I had just been on the team, and then I think like 2 days later, the email came from Kelby that said, "We need people," and I was like, okay, I'll might as well just send my information. And then within maybe 2 hours, he had called me, and then the next day I was sitting in front of Karen Aston. She basically said, we'll have like a tryout period. It's 2 weeks. It's for both of us. She texted me like 2 or 3 days in. She's like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "I'm good." And that was it. It's definitely harder coming into the middle of a season when you've missed a lot of the foundational elements. And they did a lot of team bonding over the summer. That first week I was quiet and just kind of doing what I needed to do. And so I kind of had to keep my head down and kind of work, and slowly they kind of saw who I was, and I've been able to kind of open up a little more. We all had our Secret Santa gifts. We were at Papa Do's. I was just happy to have a good paid-for dinner. I was loving that. And then we were opening gifts, and I was trying to figure out why I was the last one. It ended up being Coach Aston had me. And then she made me stand up, and I was kind of suspicious. We are so proud to have you on the team. You were a gift to us when we needed one really bad. We look forward to your greater contributions to help Texas women's basketball book them for the rest of the season. For this cause, it is our pleasure to help you book them for the rest of the season. We are hereby pleased to inform you that you have been awarded a full athletic scholarship. It was surreal, and having all my teammates support me like that was really special. I was more emotional than I thought I would be. I didn't mean to cry. I didn't think I would, but just at that moment it hit me that this is Texas basketball and I'm getting a scholarship. It just meant the world. I never thought that would happen. I thought playing against Texas would be the only time I'd play in the Irwin Center, and now I have them on my jersey, and it's amazing.